1,000 missing, an enigma in the mist. Did you know that over 1,000 people have mysteriously vanished in the Appalachian Trail? It's a chilling fact. This trail, stretching over 2,000 miles, is one of the longest in the world. It attracts thousands of hikers every year, but it also holds dark secrets. The vastness of the trail, a giant that snakes through mountains and forests, seems to hold unspeakable secrets. Every turn, every bend, could be the last someone ever sees. Nature here is unforgiving, and at times seems to have a will of its own. Thousands of souls venture into its depths every year. Some seek adventure, others seek peace. But all must be prepared for the unexpected. The beauty of the trail is undeniable, but so is its danger. But some sadly never find their way back. Stories of disappearances are numerous and varied. From abandoned backpacks to deserted campsites, the traces of the missing are unsettling. What lurks among the trees? Is it just the wild, or is there something else hiding in the shadows? Tales of strange encounters and unexplained sounds are common among hikers. What mysteries does the fog that clings to the hillsides hold? The fog, dense and persistent, seems to have a life of its own. It envelops everything in its path, hiding trails and creating a maze of uncertainty. For some, it's a challenge to overcome. For others, it's a death trap. Among sleeping giants, the mysterious trail. This is a place where nature shows itself in its purest and wildest form. The Appalachian Trail is a titan of rock and vegetation, a trail that has witnessed countless stories and legends over the centuries. It stretches over 2,000 miles from Georgia to Maine. This monumental trail connects states, cultures, and diverse ecosystems. It is an ancient trail, carved by time and the elements. The eroded rocks and exposed roots tell the story of a land that has stood the test of time. Its paths meander through dense forests, climb steep slopes, and cross silent meadows. Every curve and every slope offers a new perspective, a new natural wonder. The natural beauty is undeniable. From the majestic mountains to the tranquil valleys, the trail is a haven for flora and fauna. But there is also an unsettling atmosphere. The dense fog and long shadows create an environment that can be both fascinating and terrifying. It is a place where you can feel watched, where every crack of a branch and every whisper of the wind can make you stop and look around, where the whispers of the wind sound like words in a forgotten language. It is a place that invites reflection, to get lost in its mysteries and find a deep connection with nature. Here, every wildflower and every crystal clear stream has a story to tell. The Appalachian Trail is not just a path, it is an experience that transforms those who dare to travel it. At the end of the day, when the sun sets behind the mountains, the trail is enveloped in a blanket of tranquility. It is in these moments that one can feel the true essence of this mysterious and magical place. Eyes in the darkness. Unexplained encounters. Many hikers have reported strange occurrences on the trail, a feeling of being watched, unexplained sounds in the night, shadows that move in your peripheral vision. Some speak of strange lights dancing among the trees. Others describe humanoid figures that disappear as quickly as they appear. Hallucinations, tricks of the tired mind, or something more sinister. The silence of the forest. Blood-curdling stories. Deep in the forests, where sunlight barely penetrates and shadows seem to come to life, hide stories that chill the blood. The stories of disappearances are the most disturbing. People who venture into the wild, seeking peace and adventure, but never return. People who simply vanish without a trace. Paths that seem to swallow up walkers, leaving only silence and uncertainty. Experienced hikers who disappear without a trace. People who know the terrain well, who have walked these trails again and again, and yet they disappear without a trace. Some believe they are unfortunate accidents, stumbles, falls, and the unforgiving nature that does not forgive mistakes. Falls, disorientation, encounters with wild animals. Nature can be dangerous and treacherous, especially for those who are not prepared. But other stories have no logical explanation. There are cases that defy all logic and reason, where the circumstances are so strange that they seem taken from a nightmare. People who disappear from their tents in the middle of the night. No signs of struggle, no noises to alert others. They simply disappear. Personal belongings found intact, as if their owners had vanished into thin air. Backpacks, shoes, flashlights, all in place, but no trace of the people who used them. These stories remind us that sometimes reality can be scarier than any fiction. In 1988, two young hikers, Jeff Hood and Randy Morganson, disappeared on the Virginia section of the trail. Their gear was found carefully stored at their last campsite. There were no signs of a struggle, no goodbye notes. They had simply vanished.
Years later, a park ranger found a camera near the site of the disappearance. Inside, a blurry photo of two men. Their faces were distorted, unrecognizable.
One of the most chilling stories is that of the Dogman. It is said to be a tall, muscular creature covered in dark hair. Its eyes glow in the dark. Some believe it is a sick bear. Others, a werewolf. Whatever it is said to lurk in the shadows, watching hikers.
There are those who claim to have seen it with their own eyes. Its guttural growl, they say, chills the blood.
Beyond logic, unexplained phenomena. Some researchers believe supernatural forces could be at play.
They speak of energy vortexes that cause distortions in time and space. Others suggest that the trail could be situated on a geomagnetic fault line. These anomalies, they say, could explain the disappearances, the strange lights, and the unexplained sightings.
The mystery remains, unanswered questions. Despite investigations and theories, the mystery of the Appalachian Trail continues.
The disappearances continue to occur. The unexplained sightings persist. There are no easy answers. Are these unexplained tragedies? Wild animals? Or is there something else? Something that challenges our understanding of the world?
The call of the unknown. Do you dare to listen? The Appalachian Trail is a place of great beauty, but also of great mystery. It is a place that reminds us that there are things in this world that we cannot explain.
Things that hide in the darkness, in the unexplored corners of our reality.
What lurks on the mountain? What about you? What do you think? Do you dare to venture into the unknown? The trail awaits, but be careful. Listen to the sounds of the forest. Watch the shadows. And if you see something strange, something inexplicable, don't go near it. Share your story. Your truth may be the key to unraveling the mystery of the Appalachian Trail.